it's me. Welcome back to my channel. Right, as you can see, I've been at it again. This is my new colour for the minders. At the minute, I'm sort of favouring the heart shape because it's just a nice size, and I can vary the decoration on them. It doesn't matter whether I put, a butterfly or um, a dragonfly and flowers, or whether I put shells or whatever on. So they're easy to sort of decorate, but in this shape. And of course, I can do a good few in one go. But I have done a couple of other things as well to make some. So this is a new mould I bought. I did all these yesterday, by the way, and I didn't video it because I find when I'm doing a pour video, and I'm pouring resin, I tend to get a little bit messy when I'm not just solely concentrating on what I'm doing. So you've seen me do it. I mean, and my sleeve, look at my sleeve. I mean, this is solid. My sleeves dip into things and what have you, so I have to be a little bit. So I thought, better still, I know people do prefer, and I've seen it in my comment section where they said they'd love to see the unmoulding rather, I think, than the pouring. And you'll get to see what I mean about little disasters in a minute. So I'll start with Mr. Teddy here. This is another new mould I got. It arrived not yesterday, the day before, but I thought I'll get straight into it. And we've got a cute little teddy bear, look. And to me, all that really needs, apart from a magnet on the back, is perhaps a little flower, on its ear or whatever, like a little girly teddy bear, because it's pink. So that's the teddy bear. And we'll pop that to one side. I'll put it in there. Now, this is the other teddy bear one that I got. Now, this is what I'm talking about by disaster. I'll just move these a minute. Here is where the teddy bear was. And if you turn it round, you can see this is what I discovered when I came in later to check on it. Now, it wasn't overflowing, and I didn't spill it as I was moving the board from this desk over to where I leave them to dry. So I don't know why that happened. But it's not the mould that's leaking or anything. Something, I don't know, whatever. But it made a mess. So this is why I said I prefer you to see the unmoulding of these things. And as you can see, the mould is literally full. So I don't know where that came from, because, once you've got it full, you can't get any more. But there is a little bit of residue there. So maybe that's perhaps where it leaked from. I can't remember which way around it was. But this is another little teddy bear that I thought was quite a sweet one. And I do believe one or two ladies, my friends, have got these. And I think that is a cutie as well. Now, that is a little bit whoops-a-big. Whoops-a-daisy daisy. Now, that one is a little bit bigger. And I think maybe a little bit too big for... excuse my nails. That yellow, by the way, on my fingernails is not nicotine or anything like that. It is. Because I've had my nails covered in nail varnish for so long, it turns my nails yellowy. And once I start, I'll leave them to breathe for a little bit longer, and then I'll recover them again, because I hate to see them like that. So anyway, because I don't smoke now, Oh, I am so proud of my little self. So anyway, yeah, this one was a little bit, I think, too big for a ring minder. Well, not a ring minder. What am I talking about? A needle minder, or even a cover minder on your diamond painting. I mean, it can be if anybody would want that one as a minder, but I honestly think it's a little bit too big. Whereas that one's not as. I mean, it might be similar in length, but you can see the difference in bulk, just looking at it there. You see the difference. So that's not bad. And if I put that at the side of one of those, it's not an awful lot bigger. But, that is a chunky donkey, isn't it? For, you know what I mean? So maybe not as quite as a cover minder or a ring minder. I will keep saying ring minder and I'm meaning needle minder. So then this, I actually wanted to just do these and back some others, but this is what I got left. I wanted to do these and this is all what I got left. So I did this first after I'd done my heart, and then I did them and I thought, oh my, and I've even got 3 little bits in them as well. So yeah, I got quite a lot from that one mix. So I'm going to take this out now. These are gorgeous. I love this heart-shaped box. I really do. I really, really do love this heart-shaped box. I love the faceted sides and pull that out. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. And I was very careful trying to make sure that I didn't get any bubbles, and I didn't. Now this is the proof in the pudding, we'll see. Because this one is difficult to keep the bubbles out, but we'll see if I've got any out. So here we go, taking off the old mould. Still a little bit flexible, but not too bad. It has been, oh, let me just, don't ever leave your moulds like that, peeps, it's naughty. Otherwise they might go out of shape, and I don't want to do that. Especially with this one, because I think it's a fabulous mould. And I like to be a bit careful with my moulds, especially my favourites. And I don't know why anybody would think this is my favourite, just because I do it every time I go. I do it every time I do a pour, but I just love it. I love the heart shape. I think it's gorgeous. So I'm just going to nip around that edge there to take that off. And that's got it all away. And we did actually get a little tiny bubble there, but to be quite honest, I'm not going to fuss too much with it, because I don't want it to stop the lid from sitting nicely. And as you can see, that lid sits lovely and snug on there. And if I start trying to get resin just to fill a teeny weeny, and I don't know whether you can even see the notch, but see if I can get it in a bit, you can just, it's there. You can just, I don't know whether you can even, yeah, you can just see it there, look now. It's not worth spoiling the whole thing because of a teeny weeny little thing like that. So, yeah, and as I said, the lid, look at the lid, it fits snugly, it's beautiful. And if I start trying to fill a little tiny thing like that in, and filing it, and then having to cover it again, and then filing it again, and run the risk of the lid not fitting, I would sooner not, because it's not gonna, it's no detriment to it at all. And that's when it first comes out. And this is what I did with this one. I just put this beautiful flower on. Again, I've fastened this lid on with sellotape just for display purposes, but that fits beautifully inside there, and so does that one. So there we go with that. That's the heart box. I just adore that box. I just adore it. Right, so let's have a look at these then. And these are our minders. And they do one, I'm going to dome these. But like I've said before, I've started using the latex to cover the fronts, because these have actually, they've come out fabulous. And there's no really bad shape to them at all at the back. So we're going to dome them with and I'll do a small mix. But you never know, I might end up doing another dollop of these. But I shall do the dome in a very, only just very slightly pink, because it will still pick this colour up through, you know, nearly clear. And then I can put another colour into the what's the word I'm looking for? Resin. I tell you, I'm sorry. I is rubbish. My brain doesn't work sometimes. It just goes on holiday for a while, now and again. So yes, I just put a little tiny bit of pink in, just to put the magnets on and dome them to make them nice on the back. And then if I've not got too much of a pink colour in it, I can put another colour in it and end up with a really nice piece. So this one, oh, is that one stuck down? There's these ones, now these are like little, these are all right for ring minders. And you know, they reminded me, when I was looking at these, I mean, I've got a little turtle here, look. He's got his magnets on as well. Little ring minder, and he's got some pearls and a little silver shell and starfish on there. He will get another magnet and then go straight up on the board. These reminded me more of, apart from jellies, jellyfish. And I thought with a little shell on it or something, or a pearl, that would be a nice size for a small ring minder. But I've got a few of those. Ooh, oops, a daisy. They're alive. They're alive. I've got to shoot them before I can go toss them. Right, get that off there. Oh, that's got like, now I don't know why that's got that's going to have to be worked on, because I'm just cutting this stuff off at top round edge, but I can't get it all off, so I'll have to do that one with the nail file, a little bit of a file down. I don't know why that's got that, but these are fine. So that's those, and we've got the honeycomb here. Now you've seen this one, I've got the back done, and that's nice and shiny, but the front isn't, because the actual mould was a dull mould, it wasn't a shiny mould, which I'm a little bit disappointed about. But I do have some little gold metal bees to put on that, so that, and it's got its magnet on, so they will make a nice magnet ring, oh, not ring minder, no, not ring minder, what am I saying, needle minder and cover minders. Oh, I tell you, what am I like? Now this one, I tried to be clever with this, and I did it with two colours. I let the green set first overnight, which was left over from another pour I did previous, where I did the actual green, not green, the bluey thingy bobs minders. So this is an owl. Oh, it's not bad actually, it's turned out quite well. An owl, and it's green, you know, for its tree, it's where it's sat. So they're a nice size for a needle minder as well, although they are quite tall, but they're sort of in the same realms as the heart shape. So I would let that pass as a ring minder. A needle minder. Why do I keep saying ring minder? I've got a ring minder on the brain here somewhere. Right, this is a new mould that came yesterday, and I have to say, I'm going to see how well it's done. It was a very, I actually brushed the black for the cat into the actual mould. This mould is that thin, I actually, can you see that? There. I actually thought that would tear. It's so flimsy that I'm not happy with that really at all. But I thought, well, I'll just try it. You see, it's supposed to be a necklace, but there's absolutely no depth to it at all. All right, you've got little depth with the cat, but oh, that is so screaming out to break, to be honest, that I don't think I would ever use it as a necklace, or even a charm. If it's going to be banging against something, that's going to just break. It's too thin, much too flimsy. I mean, they're not even joined at the top there, and you can see, even though it is a little bit flexible from the thing, it's not going to be much better when it's full, when it's fully cured. So, you know, that to me is a failed attempt. So, and I don't like that mould. So that came yesterday. I got that one off eBay. I left fair, reasonably nice. What is it? Because it came quickly. I just put came quickly, and you know, nice mould. But I didn't say any more about it than that. But it's not really a nice mould. Now that is a starfish with a face. Can you see his face? A smiley face. So, but I didn't like the smiley face, so I didn't make a thing of it, if you know what I mean, and I'll probably cut that over, cover that over. But again, these can be domed on the back with a magnet, and that is again another lovely size for a cover minder or a needle minder, and it can have a pearl or a shell or something on it as well. But that's a lovely size, I like that, and this is also a nice one as well. And I did put some iridescent powder in the mould, so that covers, that's the back, that's the front, and it's lovely. And then it's got a nice glossy back where again it can have a magnet for a minder. And then this is another seahorse that I got. And where's my scissors? While it's still in the final curing stage, any little bits that shouldn't be there are easily snipped away. So I'm just making sure that I've got them all. And I have. Yep. Oh, there, look, there's a bit there. Just a smidgen inside there. There we go. And there we've got a nice little seahorse. Now again, this one, I would say this one would be better used as a decoration on these others, because it's very, very narrow in its size that way. So I think it's better used as a decoration. That's what I bought this mould for decoration, for that one. But those two, as I say, they would make nice minders on their own, because they're a nice small size. And then these are just purely made for decorations to go on the other things. And I've just put a little bit of mica powders on that with a clear background, and it will look nice. The background will, you know, the colour will show through. This one was made with the dregs, literally the dregs, and look at that, it's turned out a gorgeous colour. And again, this is nice enough. It's a small size, small enough to be a decoration rather than it's not big enough to be a minder really on its own, but it's a lovely size for a little decoration. And that was the whole idea of this particular mould when I ordered it. And it came quite quickly. A little tiny shell there. And then I've got some pinky shells, but also they've got a bit of iridescent powder on, so they've got a nice shine, and these do make nice little decorations for the minders. Most of the time you can actually just do that, unless it's going round into a little crevice. You can just knock this off. Oops. And just snip it off with a pair of scissors. And there we have another little decoration there. And you can just see a bit of a shine on it. And another little shell decoration there. Oops, a daisy. And another little shell there. You see that little bit there? It just either peel or cut away. Makes it nice, tidy little thing. And then another little twirly shell. That's pretty. You can't actually, you're not getting to see the really beautiful sheen on it. That's showing up a little bit better, but it has got a gorgeous sheen on it, that, with the mica powders that I've actually put into the inside of the mould, as opposed to putting it in the actual resin, because then that way I can use a lesser coloured resin, and then I can change colours of the resin without wasting any, because I don't like waste, as you know, and I usually make plenty of other things This is what this is all about. This mould, again, it's bought for decorations, but also it's ideal when you've got a little bit of residue resin. And I don't know why that won't come off there, I'm sure. Let me put those back over there and I will try. Yeah, look at that. That is that awful pink that's stuck on here. It's run under here as well. So I'm going to be struggling, but I don't want to damage that. Oh, it's coming off. Sometimes it does just lift off, and another time, oh, it is. I think it's going to come off. Another time I have to dig it off, and then I have to start. Whoop! I'd have to start again with the rubbing down, and it's not all going to come off, I don't think. And I've got to be careful because, as you can see on this particular mould, the middle bit here is very, very narrow across that way, very, very shallow. And if you're not careful, you can break that off while it's still in this semi, what is it, state. So, yeah, I've just got to be a little bit careful with it until that's thoroughly, well and truly. So there we have it. There you can see all our bits that we've done yesterday. Oh, don't know, my throat's trying to escape. I'm not letting it, but my voice, I mean, it keeps coming and going. Right, there we go. That's everything off this little batch that you can see there. I hope you've enjoyed the video and enjoyed watching the unmoulding of everything. And I know, as I say, from my comments that I get on my channel, that I know people they love the unmoulding videos, and I must admit it's the favourite bit, I think, for even the people that that do resin things. It's definitely one of the favourite steps, doing the unmoulding. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's been a bit of a long-winded video, and I am a bit of a waffler on her. But I do hope you've enjoyed the video. And take the time to go and have a look on Rosie Posey Crafts on Facebook. There are some ring minders. They're not ring minders, are they? Needle minders and cover minders for sale. And also, maybe I put them. If I'm careful. I'm trying to be careful. Lift this up a little bit for you to see. I have some glue bottle charms. And these are for sale too. And there is a big, this card is shown on the Rosie Posey Crafts channel on Facebook, and they're £3.50 each, and then postage, and just go and choose one. And they are on stainless steel wires, by the way. I did actually buy specifically, see that I've written on that, but it says on there stainless steel, because the other kind of wire, it rusts and makes your glue nasty and discoloured. Whoops, wait on me. Nasty and discoloured, whereas these stainless steel wires don't do that. So there we have it. So that's all that I've got done, and I think you've seen the other minders up there, look, on there, and the boxes. So there's plenty to go and have a look at. They're all on Rosie Posey Crafts on Facebook, and so that's it, peeps, from me. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. It's free. It does help the channel, but if you subscribe to any channel, you really need to leave a small comment. It doesn't have to be a long comment. It doesn't even have to be a good comment. Any comment, if it's just saying hello. If you don't do that, YouTube take down that subscription, because they've not put a comment on. And I know it sounds a bit daft, but that's what's happening. A lot of people are saying, well, I got 3 new subscribers last week, and now they've gone again. they haven't. YouTube struck them down, and because they hadn't put a comment on the video that they've subscribed on. So this is something that everybody should do. If you, for anybody's channel, if you're subscribing to a channel, please leave them a small comment, just so that YouTube don't remove that subscription, because trying to build up your channel is hard work, which most of us do enjoy doing, but it's disheartening when you get so many new subscribers and then suddenly they've gone again, and you think, what am I doing wrong? You know, what if there's something that's upsetting somebody that you should tell people rather than just unsubscribe, and they're not actually unsubscribing, it's YouTube taking them down because they didn't actually comment. So there's a little bit of information for everybody out there that needs to take to heart, that you need to just put a little comment on a new subscribe. Okay, so leave us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and take care, everybody out there. Stay safe, and I hope I will see you again very soon. So bye for now, folks.